Hey, so yeah, yesterday didn't happen.
I'm not quite good at first impressions. I'm not so strong at first sight. But if this is the first in succession, then it will be alright. It will be alright.
So I did want to know what you guys thought of that new intro. The music from it is the song called First Impressions, courtesy of JB Dazin, and I really like it, and I want to know what you guys think. So today is my third day of VAGED, and I didn't post a video yesterday because all of a sudden, once I started making goals for my days, all these random things started happening, which I guess is good because now I'm being busy again, but at the same time, like, I can't complete my goals. Just to recap, Sunday night I practiced for a lot longer than I've been doing, but it wasn't exactly as long as I'm supposed to be. But it's okay, sort of, because, like, I didn't want to, like, hurt myself, and also because I had other scheduling difficulties. So I'm gonna file that under gave it my best shot, but I'm not upset, otherwise known as Gimsanu. Hopefully there won't be too many more Gimsani in the future. And yesterday I didn't get to read it all, but it was actually because my family came in town and I haven't actually seen them since spring break, and I haven't even seen my sister since Thanksgiving, so I figured that was a good enough reason not to, like, sit in my room and read. But with regards to my goals for today, I'm actually going to set my goal for today to be to find out what's making my air conditioner so stinky, because every time it turns on it smells like mold or death, or a combination of the two, so I don't want my room to smell like mold death. But I've also gotten several requests to answer my questions from my questions video, so I'll answer all of them now. What is your real first name? Steve. When did you join YouTube? Technically I joined in October, but it was under another screen name, and so I had to change my screen names once I started making videos because my other screen name was also my IM screen name, and I don't necessarily want that willy-nilly all over the internet right now. What do you think of my new glasses? I'm a little partial to them, but then again I helped pick them out. Are you on a boat? What city, region, and or country are you from? I like to say that I'm from Virginia, Indiana, because I've moved around a lot of my life. The biggest chunk of my life was in Northern Virginia in the suburbs of DC, but then I spent like 5 years in East Tennessee, which was like my favorite place to be, but then most of the way through high school we moved to Florida in the Orlando area. My current residence is there, but I'm also attending Indiana University, so I'm in Indiana and I like it a lot there, so I just say Virginia, Indiana. If you had to choose between internet community and real life community to have exclusively for the rest of forever, which would you pick and why? Real life community, hands down. Not that I have anything against you guys, but like, when I'm not interneting, I'm with like real people all the time, and I always surround myself with community, so I feel like I can't surround myself with computer all my life, so yeah, real life. What is the best place you could possibly ever be? Indiana University, which is where I am. The best place I can be is where I am. What is your opinion of Disney rock stars? I don't really pay much attention to them. I mean, you guys know how long it took me to find out what the Hoedown Throwdown was. Do you have the ability to possess the cake that rightfully belongs to you? If so, do you also have the capability to consume it? So the purpose of this proverb is actually that those things are mutually exclusive, because once you eat your cake, you no longer have it. So, like, I can have my cake, and I can eat it, but once I eat it, I no longer can have it. What is one snack that you simply cannot leave the grocery store without having purchased? Sushi at Kroger, like $5? I can't pass that up. What career are you looking into? I guess if music is a general career, I'm looking into that, but I have no idea what I want to do with it. Like, I'm getting my music ed degree, but that's just because it gets me the most rounded experience in music, so that I can figure out what I actually do want to do. Can you do the can? Now we're going to do a bunch of word association, so all you have to do is say the first thing that comes to your mind after the item that I mention. Handcrafted tooled belts, Boy Scout camp. Broadway! Wicked, and not in the good way. The beach. Sunburns. Balloons. Pop. Garrison Keillor. Garrison Keillor is actually one of those funny ones that the only reason I put that on there is because for some reason when I'm trying to think of something to say and nothing is coming to mind, Garrison Keillor is always the first thing. Norway. Lederhosen. Toddlers. The Sims. Sushi. Kroger. Boy Scouts. The Boy Scout emblem. Rubber bands. Rubber band balls. Dinosaurs. T-Rex. Magic. Top hat and baton. Graham crackers. The good old days. And now I'll proceed with more questions. Who is your favorite YouTuber of all time? I have several actually, but the ones that I most look forward to are the Vlogbrothers and Wheezy Waiter and Hope on a 10 Speed and JB Dazit. What is your pet peeve? When people don't take responsibility for their own actions. I'm a very forgiving person, but when you start making excuses, I get mad at you. If you could be any other organism, be it animal, plant, fungi, or unicellular, what would you pick, and why? I think I'd be a chimpanzee. It's an awful lot like being a human, but with less responsibility. What's love got to do with it? Now, the only thing that I've got to say about this one is that the line, "Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?" is complete bunk, because that's like saying, who needs fancy china when it can be broken? Who needs a TV when it can be broken? Who needs a house when it can fall down? Everybody. How far is the furthest you've ever been from home? The furthest that I've ever been from home, I don't know exactly which location is the furthest, but I went on a trip at the end of my senior year to Edinburgh and London and Paris. And I think out of the three of them, Paris is the furthest away, but I'm not 100% certain. Do you hear what I hear? Well, since I'm the one that asked that question, I must assume yes. Are you hungry? A little bit. I'm probably gonna go get lunch soon. What would you like to see me do in a future video? Perhaps a 50 subscribers celebratory video? I'd like to see you meet another YouTuber and have them do the introduction. Quick, somebody just listed a car on eBay for $20 and the auction ends in 5 minutes. What do you do? Well, I wouldn't buy it because I don't drive. So it would still be a waste of $20. What did you think of Womfdal? Would you like to see more of it? Okay, I really don't know what people thought of Womfdal, and I'm kind of assuming because of the lack of comments that it didn't go over well, and if that's the case, then like I'm fine with not doing it again because I realize it's not for everybody. But if you have tips for me, like if you still want to see it but want to see things changed, I would really appreciate comments. Who is your YouTube crush? I don't really have a YouTube crush. Who is your YouTube friend crush? My YouTube friend crushes are really just all of the YouTubers that I watch. What is your favorite soda? Dr. Pepper. What did you think of the new Pixar movie, Up? I was hiding under your porch because I love you. Best line in any movie ever. Who is your favorite character on TV or in movies? I guess I've always felt the strongest connection with Harry Potter, but I don't really have like a favorite. What is a life goal of yours? To be tetralingual. Will you still love me tomorrow? Of course I will. I'll always love me, I think. Alright guys, I've got to go get my laundry out, so I'll see you sometime soon, hopefully tomorrow for another edition of VAGED.